Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a product review, and I bought these products about a week and a half ago, and I wanted to wait to use them, to open them even, to show you guys so I could do a first impression. And the products that I purchased are the Diorskin Nude BB Creme and the Diorskin Nude Tan Paradise Duo. So this is obviously a skin product. It's a BB cream, which I don't have any, so I'm excited to try. I obviously have foundations, and then I'm obsessed with my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, but I've never purchased a BB cream, but I've heard rave reviews about this one, so wanted to give it a try. And then this is a bronzer and blush duo, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now both of these are astronomical in price. This blush and bronzer would have been $56. That's a little bit crazy to me. The BB cream's $44. I've paid, around the $40 for foundation, so this wasn't awful, but it's kind of the almost $60 for a blush and a bronzer, which kind of killed me a little. By the way, please excuse this general, I'm in like my lifeguard t-shirt and like a messy bun. I just woke up this morning, still haven't gotten ready, but I wanted to do this first thing and show you guys. So please excuse the craziness. I was gonna go through these products, show you how they apply, and just throughout the day do some check-in points and show you how they wear. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is what the Dior BB cream looks like. It comes in a, how big is this? 1 fluid ounce container, which is standard, obviously. There are 4 colors in this line, and then I think this is the Diorskin Nude. They have a Diorskin Nude Tan. And so I believe there are shades for darker skin tones as well. But in the Diorskin Nude line, there are 4 shades. And I obviously purchased 001 Fair. That's no surprise to anyone. I like this because you look at this and you think it's going to be a squeeze tube. It's actually a pump, which I really like. So let's first put this on my hand. That is 1 pump right there. And I'm just going to apply this with my fingers because it's how I apply my tinted moisturizer. So I think that that is what I'm used to and what blends into the skin better. So I always do it and just kind of go all over my face and then blend in from there. So this is what it looks like after 1 pump. I definitely have a little bit of spots on my face, and it's not meant to cover those up drastically, but it does even out the skin tone. I'm gonna do a second layer, and I'm just gonna zoom you in for that so you can kind of see what everything looks like. So I'm just going to take, let's just do it on here. Another pump, so that's the amount that you get, and I'm just going to dab this, like I said, all over my face and then blend it in from there. This has a slight smell to it, but nothing too offensive. It just kind of has a light, it reminds me of something like Fix Plus, kind of like a rose water smell. This feels relatively dry on my skin. I feel like I have to work with this quickly or else it's going to set. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel heavy at all, which I really like. And here's obviously the finish of the second coat that you can see. This looks pretty natural. I love the finish that it gives. It just looks like my skin is radiant, but it still looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing really a ton of products, if not any products on my skin, maybe a little bit just because my neck doesn't fully match. And of course this is a lighter shade. I'm extremely pale. So now I'm going to open the blush and bronzer duo. This packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like this. And it also comes with a baby kabuki. It has its own little velvet pouch, and then you can take it out. Oh good. Ta-da! It's so cute and it's so soft. So I'm gonna try applying the bronzer with this bad boy. Magnetic opening, so it doesn't have to like clasp, which is kind of neat. And this is what it looks like. So it spells nude, obviously, and it's so pretty. And I have the color 001, which I believe is Pink Glow. There's pink and coral glow, and I have the pink one just because the bronzer was lighter, so I figured that this bronzer might look better on my skin tone. So for I'm going to do bronzer first. Like I said, I'm going to use the mini baby kabuki that came in the kit. I'm just going to take these and just blend them together. And then just start back here. Can you imagine if I got the darker color? I feel like this looks even dark on me. So that's what the bronzer looks like. It's really pretty. There's no shimmer in the bronzer, but there is a little bit of, not shimmer, but just a light sheen in the blush. So I'm just going to take my blush brush. This is from Sephora. So I'm just going to take just a little bit, and I'm going to focus just right on the apples of my cheeks and back. I think that looks about even. So that is what the face looks like. It is currently 9:07 in the morning, so I'm just going to finish my hair, finish my makeup, get out of this intense lifeguard t-shirt, and I will check back with you guys in a couple of hours. I think my skin just looks very healthy. It looks matte. Today I'm going to be running some errands. I'm also going to a company party, like a potluck, and there's like a parade. It's supposed to be about 75 here today, so I think this will really test to see if my makeup holds up throughout the day. It is beautiful out today, which is great. So I will check in a couple of hours and then check in at the end of the day to let you know how this goes. I'll probably look very different by the next time you see me, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hi everyone, I am back for a quick update on my skin. It is currently, hang on, let me get to the time for you, 12:09, and so it's been just about 3 hours, and I think my skin still looks really nice. I've been running errands and it is hot out, at least here for Seattle. This is considered hot. How hot is it? Let me tell you. It's currently 70 and I am in a tank top and like a short skirt, and I'm like, I was hot in my car, so that's like kind of embarrassing. But anyways, point being is like I'm sweating, and I think this stuff still looks really good. You can still see my bronzer and my blush. My skin still looks, if I could talk, glowy. Let me just zoom you in really quickly so you can kind of see and judge for yourself. I think that the blush and the bronzer looks nice. My skin still looks dewy but not oily or greasy at all. Let me just zoom on out a little bit so you're not so close and crazy. So yeah, that's my thought. It's been about 3 hours. I'm just on my way to my company party like I mentioned earlier. So I will see you at the end of the day with my last update. Alright everyone, I am back for my end of the day checkup. It is currently 5:32 p.m. I've had this BB cream on for about 8.5 hours, and so far I have to say that I really like it. My skin, even though I was sweating, it is hot out. I will again show you the temperature to prove how much of a baby I am. Oh, never mind, it's actually, it's 79. That's actually really hot for Seattle, probably not for a lot of people, but I am sweating. I was sweating inside our party, so I had it. It's a little bit sweated off my face. You can see that my bronzer is pretty much gone. My blush is still on, and I think it looks nice, and it definitely doesn't look perfect on my skin. So I'm just looking for my mirror. You can see my skin through. You can see spots on my face that you couldn't see before. But overall, my complexion still looks glowy. It still looks nice and pretty and even. It just doesn't have everything completely covered up. You can see my skin more through of it, and you can see a little bit more of my flaws. But overall, I think that my skin still looks great, and it's something that I would definitely recommend. Like I mentioned earlier, this is $44 and I purchased mine at Sephora. This comes in 4 different shades. It has a pump, which I really like. It is 1 fluid ounces, and I definitely recommend you pick it up if you're looking for something that's a little bit more coverage than a tinted foundation, a tinted moisturizer, but less coverage than a foundation. So this is a perfect example of when I would wear something like this. I would wear a tinted moisturizer if I was going maybe just to run errands or go to the grocery store or to go to Green Lake to sit out and read a book or go to the beach or something. This is something that I would wear if I was going out to a barbecue or something where I was going to see more people, an event that's outside during the summer when it's hot. I definitely don't want to wear a thick layer of foundation on my face. So this is something that's going to give you some coverage, a little bit of glow, and more coverage than just a tinted moisturizer, but it's not going to be as heavy or cakey or noticeable when it wears off like foundation would. So that is that. As for the blush and the bronzer duo, I like it, but I'm gonna have to admit it's definitely not anything groundbreaking. If anything, it's more just something that's pretty to look at and something that's possibly pretty to collect. But I don't think for $56 this is worth this. I just don't think this is worth that price. I just don't think that $56 justifies the price of this. So if you want something a little less expensive, I would go for something maybe in like the NARS range, which is sold at Sephora, or e.l.f., which you can find at Target, and their blush and bronzer duo I believe is like $3. So that's something that I would look into. All of the packaging is beautiful. The mini little kabuki is adorable, and I think you're ultimately paying for the name, if not anything. So those are my thoughts. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to just leave them down below in the comments. If you have any requests for videos, go ahead, just leave those below as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up if it was helpful. I hope that it was. And be sure to check out my fashion blog, which is Crushing on Clothes. I try and post outfit posts there and other fashion day inspirations about 3 to 4 times a week. So crushingonclothes.com, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.